ladders and chairs pay-per-view event is a week Thunderdome emanating for the very first time. Aggressive, a triple threat of protection with home. It's boss time.
Please welcome the SmackDown
Women's champion Sasha Banks, who won the title, will turn her focus to a week from Sunday in TLC.
order. And let's be honest, Carmella has had the boss see in
TLC pay-per-view event a week from Sunday, streaming live. Universal Championship will be hanging above the ring against Kevin Owens a week from Sunday.
Sasha last week after what felt to me like a very pay-per-view for that SmackDown Women's Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, her opponent at TLC.
What the is Carmella? Is this your plan? Is this your do?
And you follow them. Who also doubles as my little messenger over there and have her sign it.
Embarrassed being you, Carmella?
You should. That's why I don't pander to those little inner. When you basically tried to maul me like a wild animal, and I'm the hot chick playing the game of chess with your life. Yeah, 4 moves ahead.
Games?
Yeah, let's
you
play
want
games.
to play a game? A back and make her touch her spine. You like the better game for you, Carmella.
And you
How
wonder
about
why
this
I'm not in the ring with you. Jealous of me, it's getting to her head. But my days as the SmackDown Women's Champion are.
Let's flip the script, huh? Right. What do you say, Blondie? You don't.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it tonight. Okay.
Women's Championship, that's huge. And it's tonight.
And Carmella. Let me give you a little pre.
Hey, Sasha Banks is with a backstabber. And then the main event here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown Women's Championship against Carmella. Here's Sasha Banks. What are you thinking? Putting your chin.
Can't think because Carmella is living rent-free in
Manipulating Carmella here tonight on SmackDown. Meanwhile, our broadcast colleague Kayla Braxton.
Coming out of the WWE Thunderdome, we no longer have to wait till against Carmella here tonight. Proclaimed 2 aces, Dolph Ziggler and now. Do you think their comments could affect your reputation?
Funny? See, tonight on WWE SmackDown. Would it be funny if I was doing my business around the ring?
If Robert Roode got involved and I smacked him so hard that us. No, Kayla, that is too much cheesy face because the Street Profits are up.
All business for Montez Ford.
Still not entirely sure what's in the solo.
Guy here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown.
Next is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Team Champions, Montez.
Take on a former world champion.
Perfect opportunity to shut Dolph Ziggler up, but it's going to be a...
Those ladders and chairs is presented by WWE Series of holiday cards. Inspire your opponents with Colin set to go one-on-one with Dolph
Ziggler. I love that word. Now, we just saw cups falling from the sky. Reminds me of a few weeks ago where you said, you alluded to me. It's neither here nor there. But if you want to, are the poor man's version of Desus and less funny than my stand-up comedy is the SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
Things the two of you find funny. Opportunity at those SmackDown title reign is going to go up.
Ziggler Tag Team Champions, and can you imagine a victory for Ziggler tonight?
Of the Street Profits. They truly could, despite holding a moment. But look at this athleticism.
Two of the break. One of the things Dolph Ziggler and...
No, I generally qualify WWE superstars. They are very entertaining.
Cover now, hook of the leg is enough to put him away. Montez Ford kick.
Dolph Ziggler knows how to do that.
Yeah, former two-time, as he now controls.
Dangerous athlete Montez Ford is, but Dolph realizes.
Montez, of course, very explosive and agile.
Ace of a matchup. Ziggler could probably match him.
Covered by Dolph. Oh, and again, the trash talking from...
And abusing you verbally at the same time. It just doesn't...
And Ford now mocking Ziggler, sends him in. Maybe as pretty as Ziggler's.
Starting to roll.
And Robert Roode headed off by... What are they doing?
The Profits are having...
Solo cups here tonight. And Ford is...
This Monday.
I have an idea.
Excuse me?
What sordid fun does the leader Raw live this Monday 8/7 Central only
SmackDown on Fox. Montez Ford versus Worka during the commercial break has taken control.
Ziggler was and Dolph Ziggler is doing just that right now to Montez Ford.
Tonight, Ziggler now slamming Ford back to the center of the...
Might have had a fistful of Montez's hair, but the official didn't.
Motor never stops. Tremendous condition. One more. The exclamation point is enough to put Ford over.
It's really an opportunity for Montez Ford to prove himself as the deep end with the Sharks.
Yeah, Montez Ford such a...
Got Angelo Dawkins cheering on.
Ford trying to make it back to a vertical base and create some...
And once again, Ziggler goes to the knee
in the corner and has worked on it ever since. Cover now by Ziggler for Ford to breathe.
This is such a sound veteran strategy. Center of the ring, Dolph Ziggler in complete control.
These type of matchups when he likes to fly high, run around the ring.
Notice how Ziggler constantly shifting his weight every time.
Ziggler, such an accomplished amateur wrestler before arriving on the Ford on.
Montez now back to a vertical.
Ford able to explode into a clothesline. And the leapfrog with tremendous leaping to build the matchup. The intensity changing in the face of Ford. Ford lands on his spot and then a standing moonsault by Ford.
Careful, he is moments away from experiencing
to the injured knee again, looking for the famous Montez Ford. Is it enough? Ford kicks it too. Near fall for Ziggler. Ford with a kick to the back of the neck.
No way in hell. And Montez needs to stay focused on Ziggler, not on the
ends for his partner.
We're seeing that coming.
Super Ford. Ziggler, and the question now is, do the self-proclaimed
that Rude and Ziggler do have the number of new set of tag team champions.
Ziggler and do by attacking his partner and causing
the door wide open for Ziggler to that one.
Big win for Dolph Ziggler as he takes out one early as the boss Sasha Banks hopes to turn the table here on Fox.
Tables, ladders, and chairs match approaches. The Universal Champion Uso. We are going to relive this shocking.
It's not your apologies. I want to understand why.
Sammy!
I'm the Intercontinental. Oh, a box full.
Worry about the shirt. We got you, baby.
Got me.
Apollo! Good shirt.
You know what I think of this?
Don't be ungrateful.
Let me show you what I think. Shut up. You're lucky my hand is hurt. I'm gonna show you. And yet I get no respect. What is on a piece of merchandise to support the rabid consumer present with this championship of every country, of every continent? WWE took all that time to honor my fellow Quebecois.
I think Sammy's still a lot more to say.
Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 280.
The sweet, soothing sounds of the one and only
Earlier today, Big E said the first big step of branching out on his may earn himself a future opportunity.
If Big E wins, which he won't win
An
anyway.
opportunity down the road. So accept himself. And they're at a count of 5 now. Really in no hurry to get this matchup underway with Big E.
Contraption. It is a medically certified.
It's because Big E goofing around with him a couple of weeks ago. Brian hit the nail on the head a couple of weeks ago when he said Sami Zayn does.
That should be celebrated, Cole. That's you would know that given the treatment that Sami receives week after.
Sami says that he believes he should be the unsung hero of. And now the abdominal stretch locked in, and now Zayn with a straight right hand. Enough padding for him to do that. By Big E.
And who are you to deny what Sami does for the takes great pride in?
And a championship that Big E would love to win.
Responsibility for the weight of being the Intercontinental Champion.
Big E is taking over. Continental Champion is back in control of Big E in this.
Continental Champion for surviving this. Big E rallied and regained control of this match.
Resourceful win here tonight to gain himself perhaps an Intercontinental zone. Look at Sami went for the snapmare and Big E Sami drags him toward the center of the ring. Cover now.
From the New Day, striking it out on his own. However, a lot of people are. Can Big E get Friday Night SmackDown?
This match will be very telling here tonight as he sends
the Intercontinental. I'm entirely sure Big
Sami Zayn mocking Big E.
Now that's entertaining, Cole.
Big E meets him, and Big E with a belly to Sami Zayn.
He just went splat in the center of the ring. That's classless.
And Big E now going to show Sami alley time for Big E. And some time.
That plan didn't work out so well, Sammy.
Yeah, clothesline. I'm with Sami Zayn now. Rolls off Big E. Is enough to pick up the wick kick out of trying to ward Big E off.
Notice how E perpetuates.
The power of Big E. He had Big E positioned between himself and the official. Sami Zayn.
Oh no,
in pursuit of Sami Zayn, and Sami now just trying to stay away. Trying to get out of the way, Reigns. He went under the ring as well. The official has no idea where anyone is. He dragged himself from underneath the ring. Count of 7. And he does it a count of 9. Sami Zayn in the ring. Big. Sami Zayn.
Continental Champion, Sammy. Prevailed for all of the continents.
Big victory here tonight.
Match tonight, so I want to send my well wishes to still run this division. And if no one else is the most overpaid, overrated super ever do. I mean, honestly, who the hell does she think she is showing up? Captain speaking. And it's time for the
You put my name in your mouth when you really need to be worried about yourself. I mean, sitting here act like what? You don't know why I'm the EST. Who is the one who beat the boat Natalia? SmackDown at Survivor Series after our captain. Me. Okay. Who's the rough?
You know what? I got it. Me.
Life according to Bianca Belair.
Tables on.
Sasha thinks she's so clever. I made Sasha relevant by coming for her title. I don't know her. Tonight, I'm gonna beat the disrespect out of Sasha. Baby, Tommy, can you please have Sasha's tears falling to the ground?
And tonight, Friday, she takes on Sasha Banks tonight for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Are in for a big celebration. And speaking of tables against Kevin Owens in a tables, ladders, weapons effectively. Let's show you how in this progressive. And his cousin, Jey Uso.
You know, last.
And Owens able to deliver a stun.
Including you. Now, we accept. Easy.
We do not fear anyone.
My bad. I probably overstepped this time.
There's consequences for everything that we do.
Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. Cesar. Jey Uso's got to go this one alone. In the corner. Will this spark new confidence? Second assault with the steel steps. Oh. Kevin Owens dropping Roman Reigns off the apron. And the official's going to call for the bell, but Roman Reigns. Get some chairs. Hey, come on, Mr. Come on.
It's for everything that we do.
You want him?
You're gonna fear me. Great. You all right? You should be. You and me.
Well, the man who claims he does not fear.
Owens has never met a fight he doesn't like.
Let me get him.
Kevin Owens bringing a table out and shoving it out. I don't fear Roman Reigns.
Two superstars limited.
Grab the title, you become a Universal Champion. But in the meantime, no pinfalls, no submissions.
Listen, I have absolute truth, but maybe KO should find some fear. Owens is. Remember the consequences Roman Reigns spoke. Roman, I know you're watching. Well, I've got some bad news for you, buddy, because even after last week, you are better than you have not. Fear you. I can relate to, it's definitely that. And regardless of what you say, it's doing the fighting for you. You are. And look, I know that the Roman one in WWE, I'm well aware. And Roman, I fight for my family too. I do. My family able to physically help me beat you at TLC. I have introduced you to some of them. First, right here. Chairs are unforgiving. Chair shot you gave me last week. But ironically, chairs are going to help me. And speaking of tables, here's my other. Table's hard. Like, table's tough to break.
Forward to receiving you at TLC. See, ladder is probably rough around the edges. Ladder's unpredictable. Help me hurt you. Ladder. Give everything I have to get back. You.
What the hell? Oh my God, Jey Uso! Look at this. Again by Uso as his cousin, the Universal, about what Kevin Owens said. Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens may have suffered a serious knee injury. So doing what he's got to do to please the Universal Champion. Kevin Owens quickly off the tail line, buckling Uso, and again by Kevin Owens. But it doesn't stop him from fighting back. And now Kevin Owens, again, has the damage been done to the knee of Kevin Owens, the champion, Roman Reigns, to come out and...
This is his time. You got to do this on your time. You're the head of the table. You're the tribal chief. You call the shots. You're the shot caller. That's your ring. We do things.
Show your family. Huh? Come show your family. Come on, huh? Where are you, tough guy? Did you see Roman? Where's Roman Reigns? Did you see him? You don't talk about my family. Now I did that to his family, and that...
Your family's supporting you. Never introduced me, huh? Never introduced me. Let's take this episode.
Formally introduced. I'm the tribal chief, your tribal chief, that put the food on your table. Don't talk some sense into daddy.
Now in TLC trying to find some fear. It's about self-tag team action. One fall. Introducing first, Liv Squad were guests last Saturday morning on Talking Smack.
Here is my headshot. Team champion.
Wow. How about
Mint?
Oh, gotcha.
Gotcha.
We are.
So that's why we have this tag team matchup tonight, the Riot Squad. And they're a long line just outside of catering. I wonder if it... Billy tag team. He's hit the jackpot with the boat. The best of all time. I'd like to send out a big thank you here at WWE Thunderdome. Our first night here. The Thunderdome is next level. It's great to be back tonight in this matchup. Ruby Riott says the rag was made by Liv Morgan. Certainly an admirable goal. Stata really represents what she's all about. Her telling me earlier today, this marks the first match as a tag K and a kick out.
Really, I'm glad. There's a lot of really impressive facts about this woman.
She's a former tag. Management shades of K. Tag, here comes Natalya. This woman possesses Natalya. Kay and Natalya now go to work on the double team on Morgan.
Very impressed by Natalya and Billy Kay.
Right. Natalya, former women's champion. To get into this matchup and quickly. Natalya picking Liv out of the air into the corner. Be a commentator out here a couple weeks ago.
Listen, I don't know why it should be spectacular.
Can have it.
I think it was just an incidental contact. And
kick.
Oh no, Billy's without a partner again.
Here are your winners.
WWE Women's Tag Team Champions.
Teamwork just fell apart between these. Academy, Chad using some.
We gotta work on your blood.
What are you now?
He's an alpha.
Dad. So guys, we've seen your unorthodox training.
Life has knocked Otis down. This is what I want in a student. And with my I'm going to mold this raw lump of clay. Great.
Mr. Angelo, he's a good man. Imagine what he can do with this grade A prime.
Building poison scent does work.
Limbo.
No.
That's a hard game.
Remember the techniques. Breathe. Ooh, a little less.
Tap shot.
WWE Universe, I cannot tell you how excited. Waiting for TLC. Woo, boy. The boss won a prediction from the Lopez fan band. We know tonight with her championship and show Carmella.
For Seduction is Lifetime movie available this weekend.
Oh, how about some former tag team champions right before our very eyes.
scheduled for one fall, making their way to the Otis.
Do you think if Carmella,
a big boss fan? Nonetheless, there is a Chad Gable
monolith they found in Utah, but
Alpha Academy to see how that training as a
Instagram, but I, for one, believe.
Bring that plan. Come on, bring that plan.
Otis. Oh, and now
Definitely up the aggression.
Cesaro.
This should be fun to watch.
Travel power of Gable. He turned that into a German super. Gable, an extraordinary athlete.
At an impressive fashion, and look at Otis.
Very good tag team wrestling here. Oh, tag team champions go to work. They got Gable buried in the wrong.
Shinsuke using the impressive range.
His feet, however, Nakamura misses with a couple of kicks.
Big man.
And Otis now just runs through this. Otis. Oh! Now Otis. Oh! Splash.
I am by what we've seen from Otis.
Otis looked like he was going for the caterpillar, but nonetheless the captain. Cut by Cesaro.
Oh, that didn't work at all. Sport, I think Cesaro just qualified.
Gable just trying to find his legs. Nakamura, hook of the leg, and Cesaro and Nakamura.
And Shinsuke Nakamura.
Quite wanted.
And there was a hiccup in the short to one of the best tag teams SmackDown has seen.
And Nakamura with the win here tonight on Friday. Coming up next, it is our main.
Keep the party rolling with Talking Smack. Join the Street Profits and coming off of a very disappointing network tomorrow morning.
I mean, I asked you to tag me in at the end of that. You should have finished the job. Okay. This is all part of the alpha mentality. You get it? No.
Triple threat of protection with home, auto, and more.
Now the King gets his rematch tonight.
That is actually Steve Cutler and Wesley Blake.
Murphy now climbing up to the top rope. Blake here. And Corbin gonna take advantage. Successful here.
Put your hands on those boys, huh?
By introducing these two new
as stormtroopers. This king is bringing back a little. We are no family like the Mysterios. There's no love story. Cold-blooded loyalty to their son and his red-headed stepchild Murphy than just losing an eye.
The champagne and the sommelier for Carmella. Women's Championship, Carmella, who the disrespect out of Sasha Banks.
In the gates of heaven, Mella be thine.
What a way to get back into the ring, battling.
Was in the head of the champ. The Sasha time.
Banks gets set to defend her SmackDown Women's title. Motorcycle insurance.
Carmella said earlier tonight that traded by Carmella into volunteering
that she has Carmella right where she.
Sasha Banks is being played like a fiddle.
Live next on SmackDown. Classic replays and documentaries with a tag team championship match. The
stack next week on FS1 as the ES with the longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion in
Sasha versus Carmella for the SmackDown Women's Champion.
One fall is for the SmackDown from Staten Island. And her opponent from Boston, Mass. Sasha Banks.
Sell a couple of months ago to take on Carmella. Ladder matches. Carmella would go on to retain the title.
Sasha needs to be extremely cautious over the past several months. Banks' head. The boss is gonna make a mistake. Just
to Banks to try to get inside her head.
In her time away from Friday Night SmackDown, Carmella had assets to get what she wants.
In order to win the championship. Into the ropes. And Carmella now driving Banks. Carmella uses. Banks maybe going for the.
These blind elbows. Oh, first night back at work, she's challenging for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Sasha, oh man.
Oh, sent up and over.
Line, a surprise matchup for the title here tonight.
Will weather the early storm of the challenger, but once again, we need to volunteer to defend the championship tonight.
It's gone from the WWE Thunder. Oh, that drop
good. Dislocated shoulder after that.
And if that's the case, there's no way. Champion realizes she needs to pin or submit Sasha.
First, averting disaster, slamming Banks' face.
And the question is Carmella, will there be a champagne celebration?
Kind of girl, maybe Dom Perignon, but that'll do. This is going to be a party. This is smart. Carmella not staring down the champion.
Sasha trying to rally and get back. Backs Carmella into the corner. And Sasha trying to rally.
This woman.
And there's the knees in the corner to Carmella. Drags Carmella back to the middle of the ring. Cover now. What does she need to do to put Carmella away? In this match, Carmella was able to counter. Carmella has to one another in the past. Carmella now up to the second. Carmella's got a 5 count before she's disqualified.
The count to the absolute max. Now Carmella from the
Banks. Carmella kick to the midsection.
Carmella can
cover by Banks. Carmella able to reverse it, perhaps.
And Sasha doing her best to prevent Carmella from locking.
Completely a fingertip away. Sasha still.
Sommelier just.
What the? Well, that's Carmella Sommelier and Sasha Banks paid off on Carmella. Bell, Sasha Banks is out of control.
Banks has lost it.
And quickly, the Banks statement locked in. Well, Banks is still champion. Oh!
Carmella's to blame.
Yeah, we talked about Carmella being in. I believe it is enough. And what?
You think it's enough?
The hell is? Are you crazy? And now we're champagne toast. Oh God!
This can't be the movie.
So I'm pretty sure you're out of my league.
Here is your winner, as
however, still
maybe not for long.
With that champagne celebration, because for Carmella tonight.